problem is, she's right, with the 60% sales tax threshold, I mean 60% of the voters have to approve a sales tax. It will never pass in this town. You'd have to have streets with nothing but gravel in them, because the pain has to be enough to get 60% of the people to approve a sales tax.
Well, I would like to say that I'm never a naysayer, because I believe that it is possible to make it happen. I had the good fortune of chairing Alaskans Against the Tax Cap, Alaskans United, when we had a movement to cap all mill rates in the state of Alaska at 10 mills. And when that initiative was introduced, it was given 85% approval rating in the polls. And what we did was literally put together a group of Democrats, Republicans, you name it. Everybody became involved in that. And all we did was educate the state of Alaska about how harmful that was going to be to each and every one of us if it passed. And we had the great fortune when election day came, we defeated it with 72% of the vote. So it's literally a matter of educating the community and getting them to understand that it's for the betterment of all of us that we eventually move to that form of taxation. But I agree with what they said. This is something that needs to be done by our community as a whole, and take the time to have conversations with each other, that if we really want to see the city be the potential that it possibly can be, first thing we need to do is get an initiative to repeal the 60%, and actually at 60% plus 1, it's not just 60%, and go to just a majority vote, and then put it back on and see if the community wouldn't come together and support it, so that everybody would share in the burden. We have another reason for doing that, much greater than just the conversation you're having. We're literally living in a state that has no sustainable revenue source. We're living on a non-renewable resource, and eventually it's inevitable that we're going to go to some form of government where jobs to the revenue generators, whether it's through a state income tax or it's a sales tax. But I'm going to tell each and every one of you sitting here, it's coming. It's inevitable. And I think it would be better if we did come together as a community and make this change before it's forced upon us, because that won't be pleasant for any of us.